Hi, I'm Kurt McDowell, and I am the teacher for our online Edgenuity E2020 classes here at Hudsonville High School. Students take these classes when they are behind in credits for graduation. They may have failed a class, or they may need some extra electives or core classes in order to gain graduation. They work with their counselors to figure out which classes they need to take specifically, and then we get them signed up for that, and they can come in and work on those classes. So I have classes that meet every hour of the day. They meet on the same schedule that any other class would do. They do show up every day. They take attendance. This is not online, sit at your home class. This is come to school, do your online work with a teacher present to help you if you need it. We've had great success with it. Students have, I think, really enjoyed being in there for the most part. Some of them find it's much better for them than the traditional classroom setting. It is only for credit recovery. We don't do this for just every other class. A student would have to have a really outstanding situation or a really specific situation where they would get to take online classes before taking it in the traditional classroom setting. And that would be okayed through the principal and their counselor. So again, they do use this to catch up on their graduation credits. Students come into the class, and a typical unit of instruction would look like they would log on, they program, they click on their class, it will come up and tell them what they need to do next. They start each unit with a pre-test. They need to get an 80% or better on that pre-test in order to get credit. If they get an 80%, they don't have to do the video and the assignments and the work in that section. They move right on to the next one. So if a student was very close to passing and already knew some information, they don't waste time redoing things that they already know. If they get a 70% or less on the quiz, then that indicates that they need to do some instruction. So they'll be directed to a video and then some assignments, and they will do that and get that done, and then they'll take a quiz at the end. Those quizzes at the end, they have to get a 70% on or better in order to move on to the next section. Students are automatically given 2 opportunities to take those quizzes. If they need any beyond that, I work with them personally to set up a plan of how they're going to go through and learn the information required necessarily to master that at a 70% or better and get them moving on. Don't have students sitting around. I check their progress daily. I'm meeting with them and conferencing them weekly, and parents have a link that will email them weekly on their progress on their online classes. So it's really very seldom that we have a student who doesn't finish a class within, at least one class within the trimester. Many finish 2 or 3. So it's a really nice system, and I really like working in it. After students take quizzes, they'll take a series of 3 or 4 quizzes on a unit of instruction, and they'll have a test at the end. Those tests need to be passed with a 70% or better to move on to the next section. And again, it's the same thing. They get 2 opportunities. If they don't do that, then I work with them personally to figure out how to get them through that section. At the end of the test, they'll have about 10 units in each class, just like they would in a traditional classroom setting. They take an exam at the end of that time. They need to get a 70% or better on their overall class grade to pass and earn credit if they complete the entire class. We do allow students, because they are in credit recovery and they do need to do credits quickly, we do allow students to take the exam when they've completed 70% of their coursework in a class. When they've completed 70% of their coursework, they have to take the exam, but they have to pass it with a 76% or better. This is the same as our testing out percentage, and will allow them to show that they've mastered that content and they're able to earn credit and get this into their transcripts. Credit recovery classes do not have a grade that goes with them. They earn their credit or no credit. Either you get the class done and you pass it with the correct amount, or you don't get credit and you continue to work on that until you do. We offer the same Edgenuity program for summer school. It's what students use to, if they need to pass more classes, they can sign up in the office and use credit recovery to gain enough credits and they can still then fill their regular schedule with the classes they want to take here. Those classes meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays over the summer, generally starting 2 weeks after school is out and go until about 2 weeks before school begins. So they go June through the beginning of August. There is some cost associated with that. If they are classes that they're not taking during the year, we have to pay staff to be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to noon, and that helps take care of that. Again, these are the Edgenuity online classes. We've had some tremendous success with it. I just love working with these kids. They have a different strength than the kids sometimes in the regular classrooms, and I think many of them benefit from being able to go through the program and learn again what they missed the first time. So we're here about helping. I'm here to help kids experience success and move beyond high school, and it's been a really fulfilling job for me. So if kids are in credit recovery, I try not to think of it as a punishment, but an opportunity. Thank you, and I hope this is a helpful video for you. And if you have any questions, please call me or get a hold of me here at school. My extension number is 20410, I think 20407, and my email is cmcdowel@hbseagles.net. Thank you. Have a great day.